Dear students, research scholar and faculties of different colleges and universities, in this video we will discuss the t-test, a hypothesis testing in statistics. In the topics we will discuss elaborately about the t-test, explanation, assumption of the t-test, t-value, p-values and degree of freedom, types of t-test, calculation process of a t-test. Example 1, paired dependent t-test. Example 2, unequal variance independent t-test, and some assignment for homework. Before starting this video, I would like to notice you watch the video minutely for better understanding, so that at the end of this video you will be able to answer the question correctly. Thanks to all for subscribe the channel and watching the other videos in this channel. Please subscribe the channel if yet not subscribed. Share it to the concerned learner groups. I will eagerly wait for your comments. Don't forget to put a like in this channel. About the t-test. A t-test, a hypothesis testing tool, is a type of inferential statistics used to determine if there is a significant difference between the means of two groups which may be related in certain features. The t-score is a ratio between the difference between two groups and the difference within the groups. It is very important. The difference between two groups and the difference within the groups. The larger the t-score, the more difference there is between groups. The smaller the t-score, the more similarity there is between the groups. Explanation of the t-test. Mathematically, the t-test takes a sample from each of the two sets and establishes the problem statement by assuming a null hypothesis that the two means are equal. Based on the applicable formulas, certain values are calculated and computed against the standard values, and the assumed null hypothesis is accepted or rejected accordingly. If the null hypothesis qualifies to be rejected, it indicates that the data reading are strong and are not by chance. Assumption of the t-test. The data should be a continuous or ordinal scale, such as the score for an IQ test. Data should be collected by a simple random sampling. The data, when plotted, result in a normal distribution, bell-shaped distribution curve. The large sample size should be used. The last assumption is the homogeneity of variance. Homogeneous or equal variance exists when the standard deviation of sample are approximately equal. T-value, p-value and degree of freedom. Most important these are. The t-value is a ratio of the difference between the mean of the two sample set and the difference that exists within the sample set. The denominator of the ratio is a measurement of the dispersion of variability. Higher values of t-value also called t-score, indicate that a large difference exists between the two sample set. The smaller the t-value, the more similarity exists between the two sample sets. A p-value is the probability that the results from your sample data occurred by chance. P-value are from 0% to 100%. They are usually written as a decimal. For example, a p-value of 5% is 0.05. Lower p-value are good. They indicate our data did not occur by chance. For example, a p-value of 0.01 means there is only 1% probability that the result from an experiment happened by chance. In most cases, a p-value of 0.05, that is 5%, is accepted to mean the data is valid. Degree of freedom refers to the values in a study that has the freedom to vary and are essential for assigning the importance and the validity of the null hypothesis. Computation of this value usually depends upon the number of data records available in the sample set. Types of t-test. Use the correct t-test. The following flowchart can be used to determine which t-test should be used based on the characteristics of the sample set. The key item to be considered include whether the sample records are similar, the number of data records in each sample set, and the variance of each sample set. Suppose two sample sets are same or related. If yes, then use the paired or dependent t-test. If no, then two sample sets are same size. If yes, then use equal variance independent t-test. If no, two sample sets are same variance. If yes, equal variance independent t-test will be used, and if no, then unequal variance independent t-test will be used. Okay, these are the main theme of the t-test for choosing correct t-test, correct type of t-test. Now, calculation process of a t-test. Calculating a t-test requires three key data values. 1. They includes the difference between the mean values from each data set, called the mean difference, the standard deviation of each groups, the number of data values of each group, and their variance. The outcome of the t-test produces the t-value. This calculated t-value is then compared against a value obtained from a critical values table called the t-distribution table. This comparison helps to determine how likely the difference between the means occurred by chance or where the data set really have intersect difference. Remember, one-tailed or two-tailed test. If you only care where the two populations are different from one another, perform a two-tailed test. If you want to know where one population mean is greater than the less than or less than the other, perform one-tailed test. Example of unpaired or dependent t-test. Steps of a t-test calculation when two sample of sets are same or related. then we use the paired or dependent t-test. Here steps of a paired t-test. Steps 1, hypothesis. Score of the subject 1 and subject 2 are the same. Here the students, 11 students here, score of the subject 1 and score of the subject 2 is here. Here the D means x minus y and d square x minus y whole square. Summation of d, sum of the difference or sum of the xy, here the summation of d, and summation of d square, here 641, sum of the squared or difference and sum of the difference of squared. Step 2, use the following formula to calculate the t-score. T is equal to summation of d by n divided by root over of summation of d square minus summation of d square by n divided by n minus 1 into n. Here computing, putting the values on the equation. Here summation of d by n minus 55 and here n is equal to 11 and here n minus 1, that is 11 minus 1 into 11. Here d square 641, here 641 and the t value will be minus 2.74. Subtract 1 from the sample size to get the degree of freedom. We have 11 items, so the degree of freedom will be 10. 11 minus 1 is equal to 10. Now step 4, find the p-value in the t-table using the degree of freedom. If you do not have a specified alpha level, use 0.5 or 5%. For this sample problem with degree of freedom 10, the t value is 2.228. Here 2.228. Okay, actually this is the t-table and the value is 2.228. Here 0.05 one tilt, remember it, and 0.025 one tilt, the same value, the value will be for 2 tilt 0.05. Okay, here 0.025 1 tilt and 2 tilt it will be 0.05. So 0.05 value will be 2.228 in degree of freedom for 10. Compare your t-table value 2.228 for your calculated value 2.74. T value is greater than, here the calculated t value is greater than the table value at the alpha level of 0.5. The p value is less than the alpha level of p less than 0.5. So we can reject the null hypothesis that there is no difference between the means. This is the conclusion. And example 2, unequal variance independent t-test. Steps of t-test calculation. Two sample set are not same variance. Here we can use unequal variance independent t-test. About the unequal variance test. The unequal variance t-test is used when the number of sample in each group is different and the variance of two data set is also different. This set is also called Wickels t-test. The following formula is used for calculating t value and degree of freedom for unequal variance of t-test. Here is the formula. T is equal to mean 1 minus mean 2 divided by root over of SD 1 square by n1 plus hd2 square by n2, and degree of freedom in this way we can calculate according to our data. Now come to the data. Hypothesis: score of the subject 1 and subject 2 are the same out of 30 marks. Here 10 students appear in the subject 1 and 20 students appeared in the subject 2 exam. Each has 30 marks question and they score different. Explanation: assume that there are 2 subjects and number of examination are 2, 10 and examinee are 10 and 20. Though the mean of set 2 is higher than the set 1, we cannot conclude that all examinee have an average score around 22.2 marks, since the variance of set 2 is significantly higher than set 1. Here the 22.2 and here 19.1. So is this by chance, or do difference really exist in the overall population of the examinee scored in the examination? We establish the problem by assuming the null hypothesis that the mean is the same between the 2 sample set, and conduct a t-test to confirm if the hypothesis hold true. Step 2: tabulation and computation for mean, SD and variance. Mean, SD and variance, you can easily calculate this mean and SD by using your scientific calculator, or if you calculate in manually, you can use this formula: summation of x minus x bar whole square divided by n. Variance, here the variance is most important. Variance, average square deviation of value from mean. Use calculator, scientific. If you use the scientific calculator, then come to the SD option, that is mode 2, then shift 2, then 3. There you will find the SX, then equal to, press on equal, then answer will be shown, and square of that answer will be your variance value. Okay, in this way you can calculate the variance. Step 3: calculation of t value by using formula. Since the number of data record is different, n1 10 and n2 20, and the variance is also different, the t value and degree of freedom are computed for the above data set using the unequal variance t-test formula. The t value is minus 2.709. Since the minus sign can be ignored when comparing the two t values, the computed value is 2.709. And step 4: calculation of degree of freedom by using formula. The degree of freedom value here 26.56, then it is reduced increased to 7.27. Here step 4: calculated value, t value is minus 2.583 and degree of freedom 28. And here is the table. Remember that it is two-tailed, and one-tailed value it will be 0.025 and two-tailed it will be 0.05. Here the t value according to the table 2.052, and according to our calculation it is minus 2.709. Step 5: the compare our t table value 0.052 to your calculated t value minus 2.709. The calculated t value is greater than the table value at an alpha level of 0.05. The p value is less than the alpha level, p less than 0.05. We can reject the null hypothesis that there is no difference between the means. So null hypothesis rejected and alternative hypothesis accepted. In this way, we can calculate equal and unequal variance by t-test. Assignment for homework. Here the homework 1. Here rainfall data Calcutta and Mumbai. Here 12 month, 2 station rainfall amount, rainfall in millimeter. Here the hypothesis is rainfall amount of 2 stations are same. Here the homework 2, marks of both students are same. Here the exam test 1 to 15, percentage of marks of Shumon. Here the different percentage, and percentage of marks of Mollika. Here she appeared only 10 exam and Shumon appeared 15 exam, and our hypothesis is marks of both students are same. Please do the homework and answer in the comment box of the video what type of t-test you will follow for homework 1 and homework 2. Please answer soon in our video comment box. We will eagerly wait for your answer and comments. Thank you from the institution of QGO.